guys, hey you all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to I Am Womboy. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. This is I Am Womboy Live. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much for always giving the channel a chance, yeah, thank you so much. So we are about to get started, and as usual we get some people in here before we get started. Okay, I'd like to know, how was your day, how was your night, how are you carrying along, how do you feel? I would like to know that, you guys. Let me know how you guys are doing. Yes, guys, welcome to the live. Please like the live, subscribe. My name is Womboy. Let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Let me know what's the weather where you are at. Yes, welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Good to see you all. Let me know how you guys are feeling, and it's yet another good day. We are gonna be talking about, is technology quietly ruining education? So that's our topic for the day. But as usual, before we get there, we just sit here and like wait for some people to get in. Let me know how you're doing, where you're at. Yeah. Welcome to the live. Welcome to I Am Womboy Live. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Welcome to the live, guys. Like the live before we get started. Dottie says, hello, my best virtual friend. How are you doing today? I hope you're feeling better today. Yeah. I am feeling better. How was your day? I had a pretty good day. It was a good day. I stayed in most of the time because it's been raining out here. So that's how my day was spent. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing great. Dottie, how are you doing? Good morning. So how was your night? How are you doing? Diamas, welcome to the live. Like the live, share the love. Sub the queen, Hujambo from Kenya. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. When you tune in, like the live, let me say hi. I'm gonna shout you out. Today we are having a very practical topic, not practical, but literally. It's one of those topics. Is technology quietly ruining is technology quietly ruining education? So that's our topic for the day, and it's gonna get interesting. You know what you guys can do? You can like the live, guys. Like the live. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Say hi, like the live, guys, before we get started. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much. Let me know where you're watching me from. How are you feeling today? Scone is saying, hi, missed you. I'm here but alone today. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Scone. Thank you so much. So you guys just say your name, say hi. I'm gonna shout you out right here, right now. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Let me know where you're watching me from. How are you feeling today? How is the weather like where you are? Yeah, feel welcome on this live. Like, subscribe, yeah, and let us become a family together. Okay, so let me know. You can say absolutely anything. It's actually allowed to say absolutely anything. Yes, we are gonna get started very soon. Yeah, but first we get in your greetings. That's the first thing that we do in here, is get people's greetings. So greetings you all. Welcome to the live. Let me know how is the weather where you are at. Because out here it's cold, okay? But we are surviving. I don't know, maybe I'm talking about cold and it's like 14 degrees. But I know there are places that are that are colder, okay? Technology. Okay, so I feel like let's just get into the topic of the day. Other people will find us in between and maybe they can rewind. Yes, so we are talking about, is technology quietly ruining education? Okay, so growing up, we were told education is the only way that you can be able to change your life. You can be able to see life in a different dimension. You can be able to do a lot of these things with education growing up. And it actually worked out because we didn't have the phones. Okay, I'm pretty young, but you have to understand, like, I was born and raised in Kenya. Like, I grew up during a season where there was no, what are they called? There was no internet, there was no phone, especially from the village that I came from. So personally, I relied more on education for me to be able to make it in life. But right now, with this technology and all the internet, I would like to know what you guys think. Do you think the technology is helping the? Do you think it's helping the? What is it called? Do you think it's helping education or it's ruining it? Moses Mandu says, "Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?" Okay, so uh, so I feel like the internet have made us very like it has actually made us worse at learning. Right now, you can't even do basic math. Like when I ask you right now, what is 1200 multiplied by 8? Okay, okay, that is a simple math you can literally do with your head. But most of us, what do? You reach out to your calculator without even involving your mind, or like wanting to know why is this like this. Like, we are so fast with calculators these days, we don't buy books anymore, we want to read out of our phones and stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So in your idea, do you think the technology is helping education or ruining it? Is it making it worse or better? Let me know, guys. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. You can say hi. I'm gonna say hi back to you. San says, welcome, Stream Studio. Okay, welcome to you, San. Good to see you. Welcome to the live, guys. Keep sending your greetings, and I'm gonna shout you out right here. Thank you so much, guys, for the likes, for the love. San says, hello, director. Hello to you, San. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. So, and then I was basically talking about, for example, like TikTok. Okay, we are in an era where, like, in the middle of the night, you will find me awake. Thabo Tao Pan says, hi Thabo, good to see you. Welcome to the live. My name is Ombo. You can say hi, let me know how you're doing. So I was talking about, for example, like, we are just addicted to, we have very short attention span. Okay, gone are the days where you used to read a whole book and waiting not to be tested on anything. Like, these days we are just on TikTok, very short attention span, you can't even focus on something. I have caught myself in the middle of the night, like, just scrolling on TikTok. And that is bringing to me the question, like, is technology quietly ruining education? Is it helping? Jabulani Jani says, oh, Jabulani Jani, that's a common name. Hey, what's up, my girl? JB is here from South Africa. Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Welcome. How is South Africa? What's the weather like out there? Okay, we're talking about, is technology quietly ruining education, in your opinion? Okay, and I am giving my basis. Like, I grew up during a time we didn't have phones or smartphones or stuff like that. But right now, even the way I used to have a very big dictionary, like looking up English words. We're not doing that anymore. Okay, so I do have a question. How has technology improved how we learn, or made you? Has technology improved how you learn, or have it made you lazier? Daima says, can anyone hear me? Yeah, with that, yeah, but no, none of your message have been sent before, apart from the like, the live, share, the love, sub, the queen. Okay, guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. So this question, Dottie, please, if you can hear me, can you please type for me? Has technology improved how you learn, or has it made you lazier? I think, me personally, it has helped me in some dimension, but then at the same time, it is like, I can do basic math. Like, you ask me any type of math right now, you can type any math question that you do have. I assure you, I'm not gonna be able to do it by the phone. Okay, with my brain. Okay, guys, welcome to the live. My name is we are still getting started, so I am actually giving the topic of the day. Let me know how you guys are doing. Yes. Jacob, you made it. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. How are you guys doing? Guys, continue letting me know where you're watching me from. You're just getting started, and the topic of the day is technology. Is technology ruining? Okay, thank you. Let me pin this. Is technology quietly ruining education? Okay, in your opinion. Thanks at Womboy. Thank you so much. So Dottie typed that question. Has technology helped you or okay? Has technology helped you? Has technology improved how you learn or made you lazier? Has technology improved how you learn or made you lazier? So can you please type that, Dottie? Yes. So let me wait for you to type in your opinion. It has helped. Okay. Do you feel like the helping or the way technology have helped us learn is more than the way it has actually ruined our society? Gone are the days where you would sit with a book and read for hours. Okay, maybe your explanation, how has it helped? How has it helped? Maybe you hear everybody's opinion. Guys, welcome to the live. Jacob says, would love to go in past with technology now and would get good brands. Okay. Oh, grades. I thought I hope you were talking about grades. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like, I can't imagine a life without internet. Like what the internet is so good, technology is so good and stuff, but still we have lost the traditional aspect of life, like how life used to be. You know, right now it's all about like you scroll on TikTok the whole time, you listen to things that are not helpful at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I'm like you. I would like to go back with the technology right now, but still leave that like. But see, person in university, of course, you guys know that I just graduated like 2 years ago. Okay, not literally 2 years, few years ago. Brian Songo says hi Brian, good to see you, welcome to the live. Guys, you can continue saying hi. I'm gonna shout out your name. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. So in university, I went to a university called Moi University, and okay, in our first years it used to be like you sit down with notes or googling and writing down. Okay, and then during the final, almost third year, fourth year, you just used to use ChatGPT. You're using this AI and writing possible questions, and people, of course, used to cheat in these exams. So, like, the AI have just made it like, wow, you can get any answer that you need. Jacob says, all good, you sir. Okay, so okay, Brian says, I'm in Kenya. Okay, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. In your opinion, has technology improved how you learn or made you feel lazier? In your opinion, has technology improved how you learn or made you lazier? Okay, so I think with the current technology, even in university, and I'm talking from experience, we used to wait for the lecturer to just go outside, and people are pulling out their phones, people are googling. It's just like a matter of googling and having the eye on that, and you would write down. So I feel like it has just made cheating very easier in like the education sector. People are using AI tools for assignments, you know. People are outsourcing their thinking. Right now, there's a test that I was doing yesterday. There was something that I was looking at yesterday, and they gave me 10 questions, okay? And the questions, they were about psychology. You know me, I did social science, so basically, they were psychological questions, okay? And I was there and I'm like, how am I supposed to think? How am I supposed to think through this? I just kept asking myself that. And in that moment, I just opened my laptop and I looked for the voice thing. So I would just read the questions direct to the Google, and it would give me the answers. And then when I was done, I got 70%. So that was my score, 70%. And I was like, literally, if I would have used my brain, I know I would have gotten the things right. But it's like, I really don't want to be thinking at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jacob says, please keep subbing and liking people. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I also feel like the internet, we are comparing classroom experiences to, okay, of course the classroom is boring. You're comparing classroom to you scrolling. It can never be the same. Believe Muluka says hi. Hi Believe, good to see you. Welcome to the live. It's good to see you. Okay, there's a question right here, Is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working? I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay. Is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working? Dottie, can you type for me, please, the question? Is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working? Okay. And we are about to get into another interesting topic. So, yeah, let's find the answers to that. Is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working? Okay, you have an assignment and then you use AI. That could even apply, even in when you're writing job applications right now. Have you been writing your job applications, guys, or am I the only one who used ChatGPT? Even when it comes to job application, literally ChatGPT is my advisor. Like, literally is almost like therapist, almost everything. How convenient is it? Dirty. Is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working? Let's hear your answers. Let's hear your answers. So, and then after this, we are gonna be going to another topic that I think conspiracy theory. So, okay, is using AI for assignments cheating or just smart working, according to your opinion? Okay, of course we know the obvious answer, but according to, it's assignment, so the teacher doesn't care where you look it up. But see, when you use ChatGPT, you're not even trying to look up, you're just looking for the answers. They have all your answers. Okay, it's like, so is it cheating? Okay, of course the lecturers, especially in university and maybe high school, they don't care where you get the answers from. Okay, but like, how do you learn if you just copy pasted? You don't even know what it's about. How do you learn? Okay. So, wow. Okay, I think at that point, so I really wanted to like talk about that, maybe to see what you guys felt. About Daima says cheating is subjective. If it's allowed, it's not cheating. Back in day, we used to encyclopedias. Is that any different than ChatGPT? No, but you know what? With the encyclopedias, you had to be looking, like literally researching. See, with ChatGPT, is giving you straight answer and you just copy paste. So do you call that cheating, or what do you call that? Because okay, yeah, because I honestly, in my opinion, I know it's just cheating. Like, you can't learn when you're copying. Jacob is asking Dimas, how old are you? Dimas, tell us about your age. Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. Dimas, how old are you? Somebody is asking. Oh, 45. Wow, that's old. Is that old? Can we ask Jacob his age now that he's asking other people's age? Okay, interesting. In this one, I hope you guys have like so this will be like a debate. This will, okay, not like a debate, it's gonna be a debate. It's a conspiracy theory. Dema says no, that's not old, but it's not young at the same time, or do we call that middle age? Okay, so this is a debate that I'm starting here. Vaccines cause autism. Vaccines cause autism. Okay, in your opinion, vaccines cause autism. And when I'm talking about vaccines, some people believe that vaccines, especially measles, mumps, rubella, can trigger autism in children. Jacob was born 1980. Literally, you guys are the same age, 45. 1980, 10, 20, 30, 40, 46. Jacob is 46 years old. Did I get that right, or am I lazy? Dottie, can you type for me? Vaccines cause autism. It's a conspiracy theory, so it's a debate. Oh, you're 45. Okay, so you guys are age mate. Oh, how did I count that wrong? No, you're 46. You're gonna be turning 46. You're gonna be turning 46. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboi. Okay, we are starting a debate right here. Vaccines cause autism. It's a debate. 46 in December. Okay. Okay, vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree, and explain it. Was a 90s kid. Oh, wow. No, you okay, best times. Okay. That explains your taste in like music. That's why we have the same taste. Because me, I like 80s, 90s, 80s music. Okay, back to the topic. Vaccines cause autism. It's a debate. Agree, disagree. And when you agree, why? Okay, vaccines cause autism. So it's a debate. Let me pin this. Vaccines cause autism. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can join us on this debate. Okay, vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree. Okay, and then if you agree, explanation. If you disagree, explanation. Jacob says, in my country, they make vaccines cost money. Pardon, please. Hadema says, no, vaccines do not cause autism. Science has already proven that's a myth. How? How have science proven that? Guys, vaccines cause autism, in your opinion. Agree, disagree, it's a debate, okay? Yeah. So some people believe that vaccines, especially measles, mumps, rubella, can trigger autism in children. So let me read for you what I found out when I was... Vaccines cause autism, okay? So it's a conspiracy theory, okay? But now you get to stand with your own. So according to Andrew Wakefield, 1998, he suggested a link between the vaccines for measles, mumps, rubella, vaccines, and autism based on children, 12 children. So 12 children in 1998 developed autism from having the vaccine, okay? And then he just said, according to him, he said that like it causes autism in children, the vaccines, okay? So that's what we are debating right now. In my... Okay, you know what, Jacob could... Can you please pardon that, because I want to add, in my country, they make vaccines cost money. They make... Okay, I can't understand that. Maybe there's a spelling error. PS Kima 4274 says, today is my birthday. Can you bless me? Because I have no one to celebrate my birthday. I'm a lone child. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimmer. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kima. Okay, maybe that's enough or what? Okay. Jacob says, in the UK, we have to be strong. Okay, so is it compulsory to have your child vaccinated in the UK, Jacob? Okay, in Kenya, I think it's compulsory to have your child vaccinated. Okay, but according to Andrew Wakefield, 1998, he did his research based and the conclusion based on 12 children, and he concluded that that vaccination causes autism. So, agree, disagree. Oh, like what causes autism really? So maybe that should be the huge question. What causes autism? Okay. So the original study was okay, let me first of all read before I continue. Jacob says happy birthday to Kima, and I think he just left or something. Adoti says happy birthday. Jacob says yes, we do have to, but any autism etc won't be tolerated. Why? What happens when somebody has autism? Like, UK has to be strong. No, you can't control. If a child is born without autistic, what happened to them? What happens to them? Jacob says UK has to be strong. Wow. Wow. Do they put down the children, or what happens if you have autism? Wow, that's interesting to think about it, okay? Richard, oh my god. Happy Wednesday, one boy. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? I think the last time I saw you on the live was last week. How was your weekend? And how is your week starting? Long time no talk, okay? Okay, you've been lost, but finally you found us, okay? So vaccine causes autism. Agree, disagree, okay? It's a debate, so just your opinion. So this is basically like a conspiracy theory, and I want to see you guys' opinion, okay? So I let me continue just reading facts when you guys are deciding what you want to say. So vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree? Don't Kenya do this? No. Kenya don't put. Actually, let me tell you, the other day I was scrolling on TikTok. There's this lady, she has an autistic child. She said that when she was pregnant, the doctors told her that this child is gonna be autistic. You wanna, I don't know if you can say so, but I think you can say abortion. Yeah, so the doctors asked her, can you maybe do the abortion because this child is gonna have disability? This child is gonna be autistic, okay? And then she just said no. When you say no, there's nothing that they can do. So she has her child and the child is autistic. So that kind of like makes me feel like she was just being selfish. She wanted to just go on with the pregnancy. So it happens, it can happen, but nobody is gonna force you to like, oh, do the abortion so that you don't have an autistic child. Nobody is gonna force you to do that, but you're gonna be informed what you can do. Dimas says thought it was normal. Okay, so do you put them down when they're already born, or like through abortion? Diamond says, back to the question, how can you argue science with no science? Science versus opinions, that doesn't even make sense. Okay, and this is a conspiracy theory. That's why you're getting it wrong. It's a conspiracy theory. Muhammad says hi. Kishore. Oh my god, Kishore, good to see you. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Keep liking the live. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kishore says, autism is understood to be a neurodevelopmental condition with a strong genetic component, often with genesis occurring before a child received their vaccination. Okay, but you know what, Kishore? I think the reason why people do blame their children having autism to the vaccines is because the vaccination normally happen between 12 months and 18 months, and that is usually the same age where the children are getting their vaccinations. So maybe that's the reason. So what do you think? Jacob says, is that normal in Kenya? No, like abortion is illegal in Kenya, but if the child is gonna put the life of the mother and the child at risk, it's allowed, okay? But most people demonize the whole concept. So it's literally allowed if you have the right reason, but most people demonize it. So that's why it doesn't happen. Mohammed says, you are good. Okay, yes, I am. Yes, I am. How are you doing? Good to see you. Moving on, or continuing. So I'm continuing to read the facts, guys. And also, remember we are talking about vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree, it's a debate. Jacob says, we have 1 year gap until we find out if any problems. Then you go to the camps. Oh, wow. After you're born? Wow, that's interesting. But you know, that's a good way of the society making sure that, like, because honesty, and this is just my opinion, I feel like people on the spectrum, they do suffer a lot, and mothers sometimes are very selfish. It's like the doctors are telling you this child is gonna be autistic, this child is gonna have Down syndrome. So the option that you do have, it is to have a medical abortion or something, but you keep saying no because of the religion or stuff like that. So wow, it's interesting. Like, wow, it's just interesting to see it that way. Okay, so let me keep reading the theory of it, guys. And remember, you're talking about vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree? Vaccine cause autism? Agree, disagree? It's basically a debate. Let me know according to your opinion. And also, Jacob is bringing up something interesting. In the UK, if you have autism, mostly you're gonna be put down. I know in Kenya, for example, if you go through scan and they tell you like your child is gonna have disability, so it's your option, like if you want to go on with the pregnancy, or if you want to maybe back down or have an abortion or something. Okay, so okay, let me continue with Andrew Wakefield 1998 study. The original study was fraudulent. Okay, investigations found that Wakefield had manipulated data and had undisclosed financial conflicts. Okay, Dema says via Google, which came first, autism or vaccines? A, autism came first. So kids were being diagnosed with autism before we even had vaccines. But let me tell you, like, that the word autism is actually very new to me, especially here in Kenya. Like, I have known about autism as an adult. Like, literally, I didn't grow up around that term. Maybe we had other terms for that, but it's interesting to look at it that way, that autism came before vaccines. Okay, personally, I am vaccinated. Like, I did have all the vaccines done. Measles, I did have measles at some point, but it didn't last. Mumps, I don't know this disease, rubella, I don't know what it is. Okay, so but also, why is Andrew Wakefield claim considered false or fraudulent? So that's where we are going, guys. Remember, we are talking about vaccines cause autism. Agree, disagree? According to your opinion, let's go. Okay. So in 2010, Lancet fully retracted the study. In 2010, Wakefield lost his medical license because of unethical practices. So in the long run, they did I think it happened in the US. They did say that vaccines do not cause autism, but still it's up to question, because I feel like there's a leader in the US. I think I don't know, maybe the Americans in the chat can tell me, who thinks that vaccines cause autism, anti-vaccines. And I have seen that thing going along with like people going off grid and not taking any vaccines. Jacob says, in UK, we only get vaccines if we pass the green mark. You guys have that green mark? That green mark? No, tell us about the green mark. Wow, interesting. Daima says, the term autism was coined in 1908 and formally described in the 1940s. The condition is naturally occurring throughout history. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. What's the percentage in Kenya? I would have to look it up, but maybe it's 10%. Let me check. Maybe percentage of autism in Kenya. Wow, it's interesting that, guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in. 4%. Wow, 4%. Jacob says our pass rate is 0.2%. Green mark. What's green mark? Tell us more about green mark. We are so new to that. In Kenya, the autism rate is 4%, so it's not bad. 4%. Wow, 4%. 4% is not bad. Yeah, we want to know what is green mark, okay? Okay, and as you type in what is green mark, green mark is the pass rate or pass rate. Oh, okay, wow. British English, okay? So according to this Andrew Wakefield, he claimed that vaccines causes autism, but eventually they did withdraw in 2010. But still, there are people in the US who still believe that vaccines cause autism, and I have seen these groups anti-vaccines. So do you guys feel like vaccines are necessary, or do you feel like they introduce unnecessary, what are they called, virus to your body? Like, do you think that vaccines are actually necessary? Are they necessary at all? Okay. So in 2019, through the Danish study involving 657,000 children, found no increase in autism among vaccinated children. So that's a large number. So there was no evidence to the claim that vaccines cause autism. Autism symptoms appear around the same time as vaccine. So that's basically the explanation. 0.2% is really low for first world. I heard in India that green mark is 0.9, and that's bad. Wow, gosh. Hey, today I'm questioning my intelligence because I have never heard about something like that. Literally, I am so clueless. Okay, so is 4% bad? Oh, thank you, Dottie. Do you believe that vaccines are or are not necessary? Okay, let's hear some of you guys' opinion. Do you believe that vaccines are necessary or not necessary? Wow. So me, according to me, I feel like vaccines are very like necessary, like extremely necessary, like but maybe because I'm vaccinated, maybe that's why I believe that. But if there is a chance for you to prevent, me, I had mumps. Okay, of course, as a child, you normally have mumps, but I can only imagine if I wasn't vaccinated, like maybe they would have stayed forever. I got chicken pox, which was very bad. Okay, and the reason you're able to overcome this disease is because you're vaccinated. What else? I think at some point I did have measles. Like all these diseases that are being told, I think I have had. Measles didn't last long because I was vaccinated. Never heard of that green mark. Seriously. Guys, have you heard about that green mark? Because honestly, I am also shocked. Like, and I'm also surprised because Dimas is from United States and he doesn't know about that green mark, which is interesting. And also, when I feel like when people in first world countries like that, now the US, because that's where they are manufacturing the whole antivirus thing, when places like United States start saying that, what happens to third world countries? King Quest says hi King Quest, good to see you, welcome to the live. So when first world countries like the US start saying that they are gonna be antivirus, so third world countries follow suit. I don't think it's good. Like, yeah, so that's just what I think, because first world countries have managed, like for example, I heard that in the US there's no malaria, which is actually a very deadly disease in African countries. King Quest says hello, good to see you, welcome to the live. So in your opinion, do you believe that vaccines are necessary or not necessary? Do you believe that vaccines are necessary or not necessary? Remember, our discussion of the day, or like our debate, was vaccines cause autism. So that was our debate for the day. Vaccines cause autism. So you agree? Do you disagree? And also now the question is, do you believe that vaccines are necessary or not necessary? So the question is pinned down there, guys. Welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Good to see you all. Daima says, Kinkwa says, woo. Okay. Daima says that are absolutely necessary. If you don't believe that, then ask the kids who died from measles in 2015, 3 kids who died in measles in 2025, and the 980 cases reported since Trump put an anti-vaccine believer as the sake of health. Okay, gosh, literally the 980. Wow, that's a huge number. I haven't heard about measles being a killer disease recently. Maybe after most countries started having the injections, but it's really interesting. It's like we are going back. Okay, we are coming from a time, there's a reason why these things were invented. And that's why I keep seeing, like, when I see somebody who is not taking the vaccination seriously, I'm like, you could go through the vaccinations and you end up with disability, but at least you did try. Okay, Kinko says perfect. Okay, so Dema says, the last time a child died from measles was in 2015. Prior to that, it was in 2003. We went from 1 in a decade to 3 in a year. Okay, so are you trying to say that like the current Secretary General of Health is like causing problem for being? I have seen that whole thing, but you know, I feel like people have lived this digital life, and some people do crave to go back to like living the traditional life. So maybe that's why there's so many people who are anti-vaccine. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you can never know we can never know the reasons. Uh, okay. Wow. Do you believe that like the Secretary General of Health in the US have caused the problem, or do you think it's Kinko says, how do you know all this? By researching. By researching, okay? And remember, this is conspiracy theory, okay? This is conspiracy theory. So it's conspiracy theory debunked. And also, all of these things, when you Google about Andrew Wakefield, 1998, you're gonna find that information out there. Yeah. When you Google about Lancet 2010, you Google about Danish study about vaccines in 2019, you're gonna find that information out there. So this is information that I have researched. Okay, so how do you think about the information? Okay, so in your opinion, do you oh, okay, thanks. Okay, yeah, that's information you can find out there. Yeah, so that's information that you can find out there. Naima says people dying is not conspiracy, it's fact. Okay, no, you know, but saying that vaccines cause autism, that's conspiracy. Okay, okay, it's a fact that vaccines, not taking vaccines or avoiding vaccines, it's dangerous and it's a risk. Okay, and that's not conspiracy. But saying vaccine cause autism, that's conspiracy. You know. Uh-huh. Okay, it's like the COVID-19. But then you know what? For some reason, I also feel like the whole COVID-19 issue, because there's some people who say that like it was made up, okay? Some people say that it was made up. So I feel like that also brought up the whole concept of like, you know what I'm saying? Like the COVID-19, when COVID-19 showed up, and now we were having, I was never, I didn't get the shot for the COVID-19. I never, you know, actually here in Kenya, some people do believe that it was just something that was made up. The whole COVID-19, some people do believe that it was made up. So that, and it's actually very interesting, and I also feel that's why most people fail, because most people who took the COVID-19 shot or jab, they got sick, and that could be one of the other reasons that made people to start believing the whole concept of like vaccines cause diseases and stuff like that, you know. So did you guys get the COVID-19 shot? Perfect information. Okay, thank you, thank you. Do you guys get the COVID-19 vaccination? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. You can like, subscribe. Martin Milosevic says, what do you think about chemtrails? Chemtrails, or is it chemical trails or what? I have never heard that word, chemtrails. Let me look it up. Oh, chemtrail conspiracy theory is the erroneous belief that long-lasting condensation trails left in the sky by high-flying aircraft are actually chemtrails, consisting of chemical or biological agents or sprayed. Wow, you're too intelligent. Okay, I have never heard about chemtrails, but apparently it's a conspiracy theory. Okay, guys, you can tell us your conspiracy theories, the ones that you know about. So my name is Omboy. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. So we are just here. We are here. We have been talking about vaccines cause autism. So that was like our debate. Agree, disagree. Why agree? Why disagree? So that's still where we are at right now. Dema says no, I didn't. They came up with the cure way too quickly. This is one of those cases when 10 years from now there is a lawsuit for anyone who took such and such vaccine. Okay, okay, and you know it all okay. You know the whole thing felt like a setup. They did say some people say that it was made in China, like the whole COVID vaccine was made in China, and some people say that it just leaked from animals and it spread to humans. So it was just a whole like mess. But honestly, there's people that I know that apparently died off of it, but it's like, yeah, so that this whole yeah, literally the I didn't get the shot, but my mom did get the shot and she got very sick. So that one was like, that one was it for me. I was like, you know what, I really don't need the injection. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Martin says, what do you think about digital ID? Oh my god. You're too intelligent. I am not so much into this scientific stuff and stuff. Like, I am not the most intelligent. You tell us, what do you think about that? Or maybe somebody, let me pin this if somebody knows. If somebody knows the answer. Okay? Wow. You okay? It's like some of these things I've never even heard about them, let alone thinking about them. Dema says COVID-19 was and is very serious, but creating a cure overnight just isn't the answer. Most cures are tested for years. Anyone who had the shot was a test subject. Okay, that's what I believe. It's like they were testing this thing on human beings. And also the thing is, the thing is the virus just disappeared. We have had viruses like such as HIV and AIDS. The virus have stuck around for decades now. Okay, showed up in maybe the 1990s or something, and then it's still here with us. And it's like, why did COVID-19 just come and go within, like, of course it was 2 years, but it was so gone very quickly. And it's like, yeah, so there was that. So I cannot say that COVID-19 King Quest Dimas are searching. Or you believe Dimas is googling this information? Uh-huh. Dema says digital ID is online identification using your phone instead of card in your wallet. Of the card in your wallet is online identification using your phone instead of card in your wallet. Oh, okay, okay. We already have that, don't we? I feel like I feel like it's a cool one, like, you know, very very convenient. I feel like it's very convenient for everybody. Mm-hmm. Very convenient for everybody. What do you think, Martin? Dema says it's called researching. it's actually quite normal to look up information and not just assume your opinion is fact. That's what we were talking about. Is that cheating? Did you just cheat for looking up information? When we were talking about is technology quietly ruining education? So see, somebody claimed that you're doing the research or you're googling. So are you cheating? Are you cheating or okay? Is it making you lazy? You know. So I think that's what I was talking about. Okay, and then very soon you're gonna start doing readers. You know. Wow, it's so cold. Gosh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, I think I think to the topic of vaccines cause autism. The thing is, like, vaccines are actually pretty healthy. They are important, and yeah, the whole concept of like vaccine cause autism is literally fraudulent. Like, it's not actual information. It's not helpful at all, at all, at all. So there's that. So as we move on, we're gonna start to do some readers. You're gonna do some readers right here. So you can type in your reader if you have one. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in. I normally go live every day, Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So you can always be looking for me at that time. Very soon I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour show. I did a what is it called? I did a 24-hour show and it was pretty. Do you know flu vaccine? Is there a flu vaccine? No, I think I don't. I think I don't know a flu vaccine. Unless you're talking about the corona one. Okay, let's go. Readers, okay? What has to be broken before you can use it? Okay, readers, what has to be broken before you can use it? What has to be broken before you can use it? Okay, you know what? I am so cold. Gosh, I literally need to like get myself like a sweater. What has to be broken before you use it? Guys, welcome to the live. If you're new here, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whew. It is so cold, even though I'm trying to be so polished here. I know. Oh, okay. Okay, Diamond says, you asked if I was cheating. Read my response above, please. Okay. What has to be broken before you can use it? King says, okay. V8D Dream says, hey, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Wambui. So we have a reader right here. What has to be broken before you can use it? Let's go. I don't know if it's cold where you are, like here. Gosh, I am freezing. What has to be broken before you can use it? I honestly even need to like wear a pair of pants. What has to be broken before you can use it? Let's go. Okay. Ooh. What has to be broken before you can use it? V8 Dream says, I'm in Kenya, pride of Africa. Okay, capital city of the world. Okay, welcome to the channel. Diamond says, an egg has to be broken. Okay, yeah, you got it right. Another one, you can also give it a chance. If you get it wrong, And don't Google. An egg has to be broken. Okay. The other one. What is full of holes but still holds water? What is full of holes but still holds water? What is full of holes but still holds water? Welcome to the live, guys. So we're gonna be doing like how many videos? 8 of them. Okay, not 8. Like, let's go with maybe probably 15 of them. Yeah. Oh, what is full of holes but still holds water? A sponge. Yes, you got that right. I hope you're not looking it up. What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it? What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? King Quest says an egg. Are you saying to the first one? Yes, you got it right, the first one. So moving on. What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it? What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? Silence or secret? No. What is not secret? What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? It's a riddle. Guys, welcome to the live. Thank you so much. My name is Wamboi. Feel welcome on the live. You can subscribe, you know, make yourself comfortable. Okay, we got some chairs in here waiting for you. What can break even if you never pick it up or touch it? Hint. You guys want hint? You know, when I grow up, okay, when I was young, I made a oh, you got it. Dreams, you got it. Did you? Okay, I am hoping you did not research, but yeah, you were quick. Yeah, you got it right. It's promise. It's not a secret, it's promise. You're getting all of them right. Okay, let me try and look for a complicated one, for a difficult one, and see if you're gonna get it. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? It was raining? No. A man who was outside in the rain. Oh, it wasn't raining. No, that's not the answer. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? No, it's not a heartbreak. The answer is a promise. Okay, a man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair wet on his head wet. Why? This was complicated. You guys are not gonna get it. I wish you could give rewards to the people who get it without googling, but maybe one time. Like the live, share the love, sub the queen. And you know what? I am that queen. Like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Hujambo from Kenya. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? Drum rolls. The rain was frozen. V-Dream says the rain was frozen. No. A man who was outside. Guys, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Let's see who is gonna win this. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? Guys, I got you. And when you guys feel like I need to help. Guys, there's a riddle right here. Help us solve this riddle. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? Okay, drum rolls. Let's see who is gonna get it right. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Wambui. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, stay. You know, we have some seat for you guys right here. Yes. Ooh. Can I give you guys the answer? You want to keep thinking? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Okay, maybe let me give you the answer. Can I give you guys the answer? Let me read it the last time. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why? He was bald. Yes, that's the answer. Did you look it up? Okay, I need to trust that you guys are intelligent. Okay, moving on. Listen to this one. This one is a great one. Okay, you see a boat filled with people. Okay, back up. Okay, you see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Okay, and those who are getting it right very quickly, please don't answer. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in, okay? Diamond says, I promise I did not. The last time you asked, you emphasized a single hair on his head. Oh, okay. Muhammad Sano says, hello, good to see you. Welcome to the live, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from. Like the live, subscribe. You know, Diamond says, like the live, share the love, sub the queen. And I am that queen, Hujambo from Kenya. Good to see you all. We have a reader right here. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Let's go. Bring in your guesses. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Silas Makoha says, hi, baby girl. Hi, you. Good to see you, Silas. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. My name is Wambui. We have a reader right here. You can help us solve it. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? How is that possible? Yes. Oh my gosh, I have good ones right here. Okay, so if you want to sharpen your readers, we normally do readers here almost maybe every time. If time allows, we normally do readers. So yeah, maybe that's a reason to subscribe. But we don't usually only do readers. We have a variety, and you can stay sat on the show. Okay, you see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on the boat. How is that possible? How is that possible? Can I tell you guys the answer, or you guys are still processing? No. Okay, don't answer. Let's see if there's another person. Anyone who wants to try. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? And don't look it up. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Okay, let me count from 1 to 5. If nobody answers, Diamond answers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. King Quest, first letter A. Letter A. The answer, the first letter is the letter A. Okay, you see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Okay, are you guessing? Are you trying to figure it out, King? You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible? Can I give you guys the answer? Yes. No, Diamas, you can maybe, Bye, have a nice day or night, okay? You too, okay? Diamas, you can tell us the answer. First letter or last letter? The first letter is letter A. Maybe if Diamas, if you know the answer, you can tell us. You guys will be surprised. They are all married. Yeah. All people on the boat are married. That's the answer. All people on the boat are married. Okay, let me read it again for you. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. Why is that? All the people on the boat are married. So that's the answer, okay? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? Oh. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? You want me guys to give me, let me give you the answer, or are you still thinking about it? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Consider subscribing to join our YouTube lives, to be here. Okay, let me type the thing. What an echo? Okay, you got it right. Okay. What's the time? 1 hour 7 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. So guys, you can ask me anything if you have any question. An echo. Oh my god, you type like, oh King, you got that right. Yeah, I don't know if I should keep going for the 2 hours or what. Ugh. Yes. Do you guys want more readers? Let me know. Do you guys want more readers or what? Do you guys want more readers? Like, are you willing for us to keep going with the readers or what? Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Omboy. Consider liking, subscribing, you know. Dema says, you still never responded to my comment way above after you asked me if I was cheating by looking up the answers. Oh, you told me to look up there and I had already read your message out loud, so. Okay, you know what? I think maybe Henry Ngao says, hello, Boritwega. Let me read it. Hello to, wow, the phone translated the message. Hello to your Twega. Hello, good to see you. Welcome to the live, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from. You can say hi. You know, let me know where you're watching me from. Which country are you from, guys? Like, subscribe. uh okay, Diamond says don't end, give me a moment to retype. Okay, guys, say hi, let me know where you're watching me from. Good to see you all. How are you guys doing? Zino Ali Mine says, Madam Hebu Rege Children's Garden. Hebu Regea Kindergarten. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ask me absolutely anything. Yes. It's yet another good day. King says hi. King, you're still there. So what have caught your attention this week? Like something interesting that you have noticed this week? Something interesting that you've noticed this week? Okay, we are in the month of February. Okay, what has been interesting for me this week is the way it's been raining. Oh, Henrik says, I'm from Kenya, Kiambu. I know that county. Which county? I know that county. Oh, Kiambu. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I feel like it's a good place. Okay. You know what have caught my attention this month is how we just moved from like burning or scorching hot. Like January was just so hot, and then right now it's so frozen. Like right now my foot is very frozen. Like wow. Today I stayed all in like almost the whole day because of the way it's cold, it's raining. I don't know what's the weather where you are at. Dema says, when I was a kid, or kids complained it was unfair that some people had encyclopedias in their homes while others had to go to the library. What's the difference? Okay, let me read that again. When I was a kid or kids complained it was unfair that some people had encyclopedias in their homes while others had to go to the library. What's the difference between that and using the internet? Okay, wow, interesting. What's the difference between having encyclopedias, dictionaries, looking things up in the books, having novels on your hand? I feel like there's no difference. It's only that the information that you're looking up online is more simplified, and you kind of have the possibility of finding it easier. Okay, yeah. So I feel like there's no difference. It's just that like the digital one is more simplified. How do you think about that? Like finding digital information more simplified, not like the way you used to go through encyclopedias. What were they called? Atlases, looking for information. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't go through that, Yeah, so what do you think about that? Like, what do you guys think about the fact that right now we don't have to go through encyclopedias, dictionaries, atlas, name them, okay? Especially for us who are old school, who grew up. You know what? Let me give you the first warnings, earlier mids. I'm gonna remove you, okay? I'm not playing with you, when I was so what do you guys think about like right now being able to just Google? You don't need a dictionary, you don't need to walk around with dictionary, you don't need to go to the library to find any information. Like you can just research it right here. For me, I feel like it's so convenient, but then at the same time it's making me lazy. Like gone are the days where I would just sit there looking at dictionaries. I used to be so obsessed with English growing up. I would sit down and just go through the dictionary, like going through words, looking at phrases that I can be using and stuff like that. So how do you guys feel about that? Zino Alemon says Kilindini Mkunduni, or whatever you're saying. V8 Dream says, can I get your number because I answered two? Because you answered two readers. Unfortunately, but you know what? You can scan through my YouTube page stuff. You can find details how to contact me. Henry Ngaho says, but if I send you some information, I might like it if you inbox me. What does that mean? Okay. Alimit says, let's talk about business. Stop with the local stories. You know what, if you don't want the local stories, you can also go to another channel and have the business ones. Diamond says, exactly, that's my point. Just because the method is faster doesn't make it cheating. Yeah, it doesn't make it cheating, but isn't it too convenient for us? Like, isn't it too convenient? Okay, V8 Dream says, because he's in Kenya. He's in Kenya. Who is in Kenya? Oh, did you mean she? Oh, huh. Sean Gojel Makua says, hi. Hi, Sean. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. So, guys, so like when we started the live, we were talking about we moved from, is technology quietly ruining education? I don't know you guys' opinion. How is technology ruining education, and do you prefer the current way that we can be able to access information? And then we went to vaccines cause autism. Okay, so that's what we've been doing. Naima says, look at professional offices, legal, medical, scientific. They all have assistants that do a lot of footwork for them. An easier way to compile the information to complete the real work. And you know what? And that's true. You know, we keep assuming that people like doctors do not look up information. The other time, the beginning of this year, I was having toothache, very bad toothache, okay? And I was just at the point where I like, you know what, I am just so tired with this toothache. So I decided to go to the hospital, not to the hospital, to the dentist. And then I am laying down on this, hospital bed, waiting for her to pull out my teeth. And also I was doing like what is it called? Scaling or professional cleaning of the teeth. And you know what happened? It's actually really funny. What happened, like, I think she was halfway through the scaling or like cleaning my teeth, and I looked up. She had an assistant like hold the phone for her, and she was watching something, like something to do with teeth. And I'm laying there on the hospital bed looking at her googling information. But you know what, that didn't feel good. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm here, you're about to pull my tooth out, you're actually halfway, and you're googling information. You know how that happened to you? Like, these days doctors don't, okay, I am not saying that they don't know what they are doing, but it's like everybody's googling information. Can you imagine? Now I'm there on the hospital bed waiting for somebody to work on me. I'm turning around and I'm seeing her googling the information. I'm like, you know, I could have already done that. Like, anyways, the tool got pulled out, but I was just freaking out, like, wow, so you don't know what you're doing, you're actually googling at this moment to pull my tooth out. So that, I feel like those are the inconveniences that, like, having things like Google, because back in the day, people, to be pilots, to be doctors, they used to actually read. Okay, they used to have to read this information. V8 Dream says, I really enjoyed talking to you. If you don't mind, I love to move this over to WhatsApp. Oh, unfortunately, I'm engaged. V8 Dreams, I'm engaged. But if you would like to contact me, you can look up my information on my channel. Okay. Yes, Dimas. Look at professional legals. Okay, yeah, so I think already, Dimas, we have gone through whatever you wanted us to talk about. Uh, so I feel like you guys are over the riddles. You know what? Tomorrow you're gonna be back with like dating disasters. Okay, we're gonna be back with dating disasters. I will put up like a story somewhere on Instagram. Operating room, scalpel, sanction, protractor, Google. Okay, yeah. So I'll try and see. Like, I will come with more like love stories, because I know you guys like that very soon. Maybe tomorrow we will have like a dating show or something like that. Do's and don'ts, or like what you guys think. So if you want to see that, subscribe, like, you know, interact with my content. So maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be back with that information, not that information, because it's basically live, and we will just be here having fun. Okay, Mm-hmm. So maybe let's do like this or that. This or that. Mm-hmm. They must like the live, share the love, sub the queen, Hujambo from Kenya. Uh-huh. Wow. I'm about to do this or that, and I'm like, do I do this or that, or do I preserve that for tomorrow? What is your opinion, guys? Do I do this or that, or preserve that for tomorrow? I think I'm gonna be coming back with my 48-hour show also very soon, to get just that just behind my back and stuff. Do I do this or that? I have like 25 things that we can do this or that, but it's like, do I preserve that for tomorrow and we just yeah, let me know, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can like the live, subscribe. So we normally go live every day 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, so you can always be tuning in to see the information. So I don't know, do we do this or that, or what do we do? What's wrong? You seem to be training. Are you okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just like wondering, do we do this? It's because I started ending the live at 1 hour. Now I'm like, do I continue or just end the live? That's what I've been contemplating here. Maybe you guys can help me decide. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me try one. This or that. Windows open or closed? This or that. Windows open or closed? This or that. Windows open or closed? Okay. This or that. Windows open or closed? According to your opinion. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Like the live, subscribe. They must normally say like the live, share the love, sub the queen, Hujambo from Kenya. You can let me know where you're watching me from. You can let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. So this or that, Windows open or closed? This or that, Windows open or closed? This or that, Windows open or closed? Welcome to the live, guys. Ask me absolutely any question. Let me know where you're watching me from. This or that, Windows open or closed? Me, I would go with I think I would go with closed. I just like shutting myself out, like literally just closing the door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you guys hear me? Like, can you guys hear me? Am I live or what's going on? I think I just need to end the live. Either you guys can't hear me or there's a problem. Or maybe let me just continue with activities of my day while also live. Can you guys hear me? Am I live? Am I live? I am assuming I am. Let me check up from the laptop. You are live, sort of. Sort of. Okay, let me I think I'm just, guys, can you, maybe you can please like, subscribe, guys. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna doing like a dating topic or something like that. So we will I'll see you guys tomorrow. But for now, you guys have a good day, have a good night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll make sure, tomorrow is on Thursday, I'm gonna make sure that I do the 2 hours, because I have been cutting it out at 1 hour mark or something like that sort. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Have a good time, have a good day, and yes, interact with my content, okay? Bye bye.